Hey guys, Wolf Vortex here, back again with another video. Today's video is going to be talking about hatred towards Arsenal players. Now, there, I, it's so confusing as to why people just keep on berating Arsenal players, even when we do well, even when we win a cup final, even when we perform well. There's still people berating us, saying, "Oh, you got lucky. Oh, that was a fluke. Oh, everything." Arsenal players, I believe personally, they got unnecessary hate purely because they play for an Arsenal team, which is at its worst in a while. Players like Pepe, Mustafi, Xhaka, Ceballos, all get Lacazette even. Even Aubameyang, they all get hatred purely because they're Arsenal players and people feel as if they're shit because we're shit. So I wanna explain something, okay? Some of these players I listed are not terrible. David Luiz, the exception, he is pretty bad. At times he could play really, really well, and at times he could be poor. And when he plays really well, nobody takes notice of it. But obviously, when he plays really bad, everybody takes notice of it. Same thing with Mustafi. Same thing with Pepe. Same thing with Ceballos. Same thing with every single player on this Arsenal squad gets absolutely berated purely because they play for Arsenal. Purely because they play for an Arsenal team that has not succeeded this season. And even when we are successful at a tournament or a cup competition, people will try and discredit it. Say, "Oh, the referee was on your side," whilst there was literally like one or two questionable decisions against Chelsea that game. Okay, 2. The red card obviously was pretty game-changing, but the game was still 1-1 at that point. How do you know Chelsea would have won the game? And Azpi deserved and then there was a decision against us where Azpi deserved the red card. How about the Pepe disallowed goal? All I'm saying is, we get berated because we're Arsenal. When we win a cup final and we get berated, it's because we're Arsenal and we've had a bad season, so people just automatically think, "Oh, they didn't deserve it. Oh, the referee was on their side." We even outperformed Chelsea in that game. But because the referee was poor and made more decisions against Chelsea than against us, people will just say we didn't deserve it. And Arsenal I have to take a moment to talk about teams like Liverpool and Man United as well, because they are other teams which get unnecessary hate. Man United especially. People seem to think that because Man United have had a successful season, they get to just absolutely berate them. They don't deserve to be berated. They have been outstanding this season. Let me tell you who has been outstanding. Bruno has been outstanding, but people will try to discredit him and call him Bruno Fernandes and call Man United Manchester United or Varchester United, despite the fact that almost every single penalty this season was justified. Okay? They call a penalty because it's justified, not because they're on Man United's side. Man United, most of their penalties this season have been fair. So to say that they don't deserve the penalties, and you have to be clinical from the spot, which Man United most of the time have been. If Man City have won only three less penalties, and they are not getting hate because they miss most of their goddamn penalties. That is talking about Man United, because they are on a different class of hated. If they do something wrong, they'll get hated on. If they do something right, they'll get hated on. And the life of a Manchester United fan must be so fucking shitty. I sympathize for anybody. I have a friend who's a Man United fan. I sympathize for most Man United fans who go on social media and see the constant berating of their club, because it's honestly so relentless. And I've seen it firsthand, the relentless hatred of Man United. It doesn't make sense. They played really well this season. Fair play to Man United. I must say I was quite impressed. You guys, they definitely overachieved. I didn't really have confidence in Solskjaer, but he proved most people wrong. So he got a very good. He made a very good signing in Bruno, and a lot of people doubted the signing of Odion and Gallo, but in competitions other than the Prem, he has been very good. So well done to Man United and Solskjaer. I applaud them. Oh, there's one more team that I want to talk about who gets unnecessary hate, and that's Liverpool. Holy shit. If you're a Liverpool fan, I'm sorry on behalf of the community because they're just so toxic and berating. Because if a Liverpool player makes a mistake, everybody shits on them. Then Varane, it was like, okay, yeah, ha ha ha, Varane sucks, but he's still a very good defender. It was one mistake. But then everybody calls Van Dijk shit. Like everybody calls Van Dijk shit. He made that one mistake against Arsenal, the mistake against Chelsea. Clearly, that Liverpool just aren't really in the mindset right now, especially after they lost to Arsenal. There's really no point in even trying because they can't break the points record anymore. So why would they be in the mindset to try and win the game, which is why the players are making some mistakes. They're not in the mindset at the moment. So yeah, I mean, it's unfair. Liverpool players getting berated. Really unfair. Because Firmino, yes, he doesn't really have the stats to back himself up. But he's a big game player for Liverpool, and I think he really gets unnecessary hate. As an Arsenal fan, I can sympathize for players getting unnecessary hate because most of our squad gets unnecessary hate. It's stupid and it's dumb, but it is what it is. And there are some players in Arsenal who I despise because I hate them, like Bellerin and Kolasinac. But just the unnecessary hatred towards Arsenal players, the Liverpool players, and Man United. I feel like these are the three. And Tottenham too. Okay, I don't want to think people to think I'm a little bit biased here. Tottenham players do get unnecessary hate. Harry Kane is that's just the example here. I mean, the guy is an outstanding striker, yet he just gets berated and hated on. And I feel like, you know what the team that gets the least amount of hate out of the big six is? It's Chelsea. Why the hell? Okay, maybe Kepa, maybe, but he's shit anyway. Like everybody knows, like it's not like he performs well in any game. He always makes mistakes in every game. And then their defense isn't that great. So the players that get hate are justified. Yet for most other teams, it's unjustified. So that's it. Most teams get unnecessary hate for their players in the top six. I think it's just because of the success of the big six teams. Everybody just hates on each other from the big six fans and also from teams outside the big six because there's jealousy. There's an air of jealousy. There's an air of competitiveness between the big six teams. That is it. Thank you guys for watching. We are getting closer and closer to my big, huge video, which is coming out on September the 22nd, which is a Tuesday. Look out for that. I'm super excited to make that video. I'm still in the works of just doing the things that I need to do for that video. I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah. That being said, see you guys later. Peace out.